Welcome back to another episode of Caps Off, presented by Better. It is our Week 8 recaps episode. This was a chaotic and extensive episode, and we brought in Tyko to obviously talk about that Bears Hail Mary. We obviously did 2-minute drill. Of course, we talked about the Eagles. We talked about National Tight End Day. We talked about the Dolphins, the Jets. Who had the worst day out of all of us fans? We made a compelling case for it. We talked about the Chiefs. Are they the least convincing 7-0 team of all time? We talked about if the Browns would make the playoffs with Jameis Winston if he was their quarterback the entire year. We ranked every division in the NFL. Spoiler alert, the AFC East was definitely last. We also talked about if you had to pick one singular team with a losing record right now to make the playoffs, who would it be? And last but not least, we played a little good or great. Are these teams good right now, or are they just great? So I'm so excited for you to hear this episode. One of my favorite when it's the four of us. So let's get into it. Welcome back to another episode of Caps Off, presented by Better. It is the Week 8 recaps episode with an extra person on the guy. Hey guys.
You almost got through it. You almost got through it.
Like, what's up with
It's a
that
tick. It's a tick.
All right, wait.
Who's the fourth guy on the set? Why is he here?
Why is he here? Did he go viral for being a meme
Is there
after
any
the
reason
Bears
for him
lost?
being here?
Wow, we were
Hi,
diving right into this.
Tyko.
Hi guys, how we doing?
Hi, Tyler.
Had a tough day today.
Why?
Or yesterday, I guess.
Why?
Good morning to everyone.
Why'd you have a bad day?
The Bears lost on a Hail Mary.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I had no
so
clue.
what happened was Jaden Daniels threw the ball and it hit off Tariq Stevenson's hands, and then Noah Brown caught it.
But he was locked in on that play.
Oh, super locked in. Yeah.
He was
Wait, all right.
yeah.
Can you paint just paint the scene, man? As a
Are we
Bears
getting right
fan.
into it? Are we like
yeah,
getting
no,
slowly into it?
We're right here.
I mean, if you want, we can
What
get
do
right
you-
into
We're
it.
right. We're right here. We're doing
Usually-
it.
we
We're right
usually
here.
say
We're
some
doing
nonsense
it. Yep.
before, but then we
No,
get into it.
we're right here and we're
I don't-
doing
are
this.
you ready to get
You want me to
ready?
paint a picture of what happened?
Yes,
like actually.
please.
I mean, make sure you don't skip anything. Like, I would go even further back. Too,
No,
because there's a
yeah,
lot
I
of
guess
funny
if
shit
we're
to talk
painting a
about.
picture, I might as well start backwards.
Yeah.
All right, get
Let's start.
comfortable.
All right, Tyko, diehard Chicago Bears fan. Can you start from the beginning of your Sunday against the Commanders?
Yeah, I woke up super late. No, okay.
Give me a hook. Was this the worst day of your life?
Yeah, honestly, being a Bears fan, today was the worst day of my life being a Bears fan.
Really?
I genuinely think it was because I had the
There's
most.
been some low points too.
Yeah, that's saying a lot.
But I had the highs of highs, and like this was like the show it all that we made the right pick. Caleb versus Jaden. There was a lot riding on this game, like going
Show that
into
you're
the
for
game.
real. 5-2,
Dude, if I looked at the record, I was like, if we get to 5-2, we're a team that's like not just in the wild card. This is a team that could like actually maybe win a playoff game. And very quickly realized that wasn't going to be the case. Our defense looked phenomenal for the first 3 quarters. We did.
First 3 quarters and 14 minutes.
14 minutes and
59 seconds.
58
Yeah, I know
seconds.
that.
Yeah.
We held a
That's
great
fair.
offense with an injured Jaden Daniels, right? We should probably flag that, right, for the clip.
You held the highest scoring, you held the highest scoring offense in the NFL up to this week to, besides the last play, 12 points.
12 points, which
No
is good. That's a
touchdowns.
good defense. We had no turnovers, though. We rely a lot on the turnovers.
Well,
in
you
Chicago.
started with waking up, and now we're already into the game.
I want to talk about. I mean, Caleb Williams had 36 passing yards going into the fourth. It's not even like
He looked
everything was
horrible.
going well. Like,
He
Dude,
lit,
like, it's so abundantly clear that Jaden Daniels is 10 times the quarterback Caleb Williams is right now.
There was also the one play
Like-
where it was like 4th and 1.
So many things happening right now. Like that's a crazy statement.
It's
that I
not
want
that
to
insane.
No, it's a crazy statement to make that I would love to unpack. Now that we have a Bears fan,
can unpack a
officially,
lot
like,
of
sitting
things
on
right
it
now.
like that he's trying to talk through the Hail Mary. We asked
Well,
about what
no,
he did to start his day. Now we're jumping all over. We haven't even done the 2-minute drill yet. Like this is
No,
insane.
Tyko just, all right.
Okay,
Okay, let's just all shut up and let Tyko cook.
I just want to start with the 4th and 1 play that I knew. This is the point in time where I knew that this was going to be a tough day for a Bears fan. It was 4th and 1. It is an RPO. We could or 3rd and 1. Sorry, we could have dove. We could have run a halfback dive, or it's a quick pass to DJ Moore. We threw this like screen pass to DJ Moore. He gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage for no yards, and my entire group chat blows up immediately. They're like, "What are we doing? What is this play calling?" And I'm like, "No!" Immediately, that's the point in time where I was like, "This is not play calling. This is Caleb Williams." Caleb Williams decided to try to be Aaron Rodgers, making an Aaron Rodgers type play where it's like, "Oh, I know my guy can beat your guy," and he had confidence in DJ Moore to make a play, and DJ didn't make that play.
It was not the right
was
play.
that
us downhill.
the fade, the little
No.
fade?
I'm talking. This is like
Tygo's talking about one of the most obscure plays from this game.
Yeah,
that no one
such a
else was
random
focused
I'm
on.
just saying the goal line fade. That's-
No, I know, but like
yeah.
I know the
Let's-
play you're talking about. And it's a crazy one to point out. Like maybe
Maybe
I'm more
the
concerned-
offensive lineman.
That's where I would have gone. Maybe is the
That's where I
Shane
thought we were
Waldron
going.
deciding to give the ball to your backup center on the goal line with the game on the line instead of putting
Instead
the
of
ball in
using-
Caleb Williams' hands or handing it off to
or
Rashawn Johnson.
using your extra offensive lineman as a fullback to lead
I was gonna
block.
get there.
Yeah, we're doing
I
anything.
was
going to
All right,
get there.
Get there.
It's funny because Jack was like, all right, let's all let Tyko just speak. And Jack's been the one constantly interrupting. So
Okay, well, flash forward to the time that we had our backup center, which might have been the worst play call of all time. Our backup center hasn't played a snap all day because he's the backup fucking center. We have him go off the fucking bench, and we do fullback dive to the backup center. I'm gonna keep saying
why do you not have a fullback?
No, I don't think we roster fullback. We have Roshan Johnson on the field for like 4 snaps today, which is insane.
But
'cause
he's power. You had him in on that play as a power back.
Literally, like I formation, like we're doing everything correctly, and we turn the ball off, and he fumbles it. He actually passed it forward. If you guys like look at it,
he's like
he never had control, but he just hit it out of his hands forward because he's never taken a fucking handoff in his life. Probably we probably have never practiced that game. Like that is a play that you run against the Jacksonville Jaguars 2 weeks ago in London. Like
when
that
you're
is-
up 20.
Literally, that is not the play you fucking run against a team that you have to beat to show that you were an actual contender in the NFC. That is so fucking idiotic. It pissed me off then. It's clearly pissing me off now. But yeah, so that sucked. Then we turn the ball over. We get a stop. We go down and score. We'll get
That
to
was
the,
good for
the
Caleb.
high.
That was
high.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
a really big high.
That was like talk about a bounce back. You know, like,
Yeah,
you
so
could really-
DeAndre Swift bomb of a run. Like
Yeah,
Nope,
yeah.
that felt-
that was
that
already
early.
happened.
Yeah, that was earlier. Sorry,
I thought that was after the fumble. No.
No.
No, never mind.
What a great start to the episode.
Sorry. I'm kind of going all over the place too, but I want to get to the end of the game because Caleb Williams took this out. He had 36 passing yards leading into the fourth quarter. He had 95 in the fourth. A lot of them came on the last drive. He looked great. And then we tried out the defense.
How much time was on the clock? when they got the
27
ball?
seconds. 27 seconds left.
Pretty short.
And can I just quickly be the one to interrupt now that you gave to give context? Like we were watching this game with you and a lot of Bears fans, and like you guys were pretty damn confident and like screaming.
Yeah.
Like I was shocked. Like if
Why
you, if
wouldn't they?
No,
It's
because I
27
would never think it
seconds.
was a Week 8 game against the Commanders. The way that they were cheering, it was
Y'all
like
saw
they won a
me.
playoff
Y'all saw
game.
me in a Sunday Night Football. I've been shitting my
No, but I mean,
my
that was
pants,
Jaden
so.
Daniels versus Caleb. I totally understand the hype, and that was, like Tyko said, their chance to say, no, we're actually good. Caleb's better.
They
I
were going
understand
nuts.
the hype. Yeah.
I literally,
as they
I think
should.
I looked at you and said, "You like that?" Like I was.
You
fucking
did. No, you
Kirk
did.
Cousins.
You did. You did. I had nothing to say. I was actually upset. Go, keep going.
Yeah. So then we tried out the defense, and you guys all know how it goes. But for the clip out, I guess I'll have to relive this myself.
You're a meme now.
So Jaden Daniels, we'll skip the first down, second down play. Actually,
No, you don't want to skip
We
that
can't.
second
Yeah,
down play.
yeah.
Boy, that's an important one.
Matt Eberflus sent everyone to the end zone so that they could run a play with like 8 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah.
And they
like
ran
that.
like a 12-yard out to Terry McLaurin.
To
They
put
just
you-
wanted to make sure that they had a chance at a Hail Mary.
but it's like
It's only fair.
to put Washington in range to throw a Hail Mary.
Yeah, just give them a chance.
Was an
A
interesting
play
decision.
that Eberflus later said didn't have an outcome on the effect
very-
on the
very
outcome
well
of the game.
done. Well, Noah Brown could have. It was Noah Brown who caught it.
Yeah.
Could have caught it maybe a couple yards back because
And
that was
then
a
ran.
deep touch back. It was a deep tip. You know. Keep going. Sorry.
Either way, so then Jaden Daniels ran around for what felt like an eternity in real time.
Yeah.
Because he did. And there were 2 holding penalties, but we won't talk about those. And
No, that's good. You shouldn't.
no,
don't talk
I
about it.
actually don't want to.
Let's not talk about that.
Wait, meanwhile, while Jaden Daniels is still running around because it's for an eternity, Tyreek Stevenson is yelling at the Commanders fans saying, "Yo, fuck you guys, we won this shit." After Terry McLaurin sunned him earlier in the game and looked at him and on national television and said, "You ain't fucking shit." Find that clip for the clip out.
Is there like can I actually see that?
Yes,
Him saying
yeah,
that? Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
And then
So he's like doing what to the crowd? Just like
he was like literally like, shh. He was like quieting the crowd down at the last play of the game as Jaden Daniels is getting up to finally throw the ball because we're reaching the end of the
then he freaks
eternity.
the fuck out, realizes he's not in position.
He starts to run across the end zone and then is the same guy that was taunting the fucking Commanders fans, who there's probably 5 of them in the world. He fucking
Stadium looks bad.
hits the ball up into the air directly into Noah Brown's hands. Bears lose. Just like that. We went from the highest of highs to a team that could have been a good team to a team that is now, we're looking at the record, we are 4-3. We're a bad team.
Why
You
was
guys are
your,
gonna
why
be
was your
7 and
immediate
10.
reaction to go face down, like motionless on the
I
ground?
get it.
I had no feelings, man.
Yeah, I get that.
I had just realized that this was the worst gambling week of my life. This was the like highest of highs of sports fandom of my life, and now it's all gone.
Damn, that's
Like,
sad.
No, it
A
was.
week 8 win was going to be the highest of highs.
Dude,
See, that was kind of my point.
I know. I'm just like, I get it. Like, I haven't had a lot of high highs, but that.
It's like a prove it Caleb Williams game and a show you're a contender game. I get it. It's like a huge game, but like, come on.
This is.
I think the Bears are fine.
I don't know. I think they're going to be 7 and 10.
Oh my God.
We've talked about their schedule in the back half. They still have to play all of their divisional games and play the 49ers.
Well, when I say fine, we have a segment today where we're gonna talk about we each, the three of us, had some pretty bad days, and we're gonna go through it and kind of make our case for who had the worst day, as it feels like Tyko is saying that he had the worst
he's
day.
the leader in the clubhouse. Look at him.
I'm gonna contend for that one. So that one's
No,
tough.
that's fine.
But,
I'm not here to like debate SARS. Like your loss was horrible as well. Like I won't even.
we're not gonna. Should we do 2-minute drill?
Yeah, we should.
I'm sorry, Tyko.
I feel so
that was
bad
a
for
really
Tyko.
that
I
was
felt so
tough.
bad. How about Joey acting like he won the Super Bowl?
Okay,
What a
okay,
prick.
so you have
That
to
was
tell you have to
insane.
tell your perspective because apparently him and Joey were like, how funny would it be if they converted this Hail Mary?
So Joey and I were having a miserable day, and we just happened to look at each other as all the Bears fans were standing up together, and we're just like, well, what happens if they actually convert this?
JoJo is hate watching like crazy.
And they
That was crossing a line, in my opinion.
there's no line to be crossed. What happens if they throw a fucking Hail Mary? They
Joey
converted the Hail Mary.
jumped up, dancing,
Well,
screaming,
I
and
didn't do that.
smiling.
My
I'm not
face
talking
was
about you.
dancing
I'm talking
for
about
joy.
Joey.
Yeah.
It was like the Dolphins had just caught the Hail Mary.
That was my issue with it.
That was the
exactly.
worst
It
thing
wasn't
I've
like,
ever
oh my god, like this is a cool NFL moment. It was
No.
like he felt
It
like
was-
he had
he
like
was
some,
happy.
Yeah, it's like, bro, did you even have money?
It
No,
was
you
weird.
didn't.
It was honestly weird. Joey, if you're listening, and I don't think you are.
He hasn't probably
It was
listened
weird.
once.
That was a weird thing to do to people you like and you care about.
I have an even weirder thing we can do.
What?
Okay.
2-minute drill.
All right,
I
let's
love
do
the
it.
2-minute drill.
Adam hates that we started with just like getting into the.
We
Bears
had to
thing.
get right
No,
into
we
this.
had to. We had to rip it off because I'm.
I just
I'm-
feel
yeah.
I feel out of rhythm. It's like a shooter.
Yeah.
We're
Like
good,
I'm
we're good,
cold
we're good.
right
We
now.
had to
3,
get
2,
that
1.
out.
No, all right.
Like it was going to happen. I was like, Tyko. It looked like he wanted to just start talking. I was like,
Well, it's
just let
fair.
him.
We also I have no qualms about it. No qualms.
I feel bad for
Seems
Tycho.
like there's a qualm.
I
No
feel
qualms.
bad for Tycho.
Yeah.
That's all I
Should we
feel.
do it?
Yeah.
All right. Week 8 2-minute drill. 2 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, I always gotta have like.
That was-
I
I'm
was like
excited.
so happy.
Well, it's fun. It gets chaotic, and now we have Tycho here, so it's another perspective.
That,
Randy, you
hang
want to
on,
put
that makes
2
it
minutes
really
on the clock?
tricky. Everyone's got to be fucking on their
Oh,
toes
yeah,
and
we
in and
got
out.
yeah.
Because we got
four.
four guys. Like,
This
so
is-
if you don't
all right.
have something to say, don't say anything. Just move on.
All right, no, you speak.
No, I'm
Tycho,
saying
you
like
speak.
sometimes I don't have something
If
to
something
say,
doesn't
but
come to mind.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. All right, going through every single game other than the Monday night game in 2 minutes or less. Randy's got 2 minutes on the clock. Let's start it off in 3, 2, 1. Vikings, Rams.
Puka Nakua is awesome. I love
Yeah,
Puka.
he's fun.
the Rams are so fun when healthy.
Cardinals, Dolphins.
You talk.
I hate being a Dolphins fan.
All right, next game.
Jets, Pats.
Dude, the stage is. Oh my
What? Just
God.
Pats.
Burn the organization to the ground. Woody Johnson, please sell the team.
Burn
I
the
can't be a
Dolphins.
Jets
You
fan.
put
Drake May
so
good?
much lighter
Yeah.
fluid on
Drake
that
may
Rodgers jersey.
hurt. Eagles, Bengals.
The Eagles are so
legit.
legit.
Eagles might be. The
The
Eagles
Eagles
are a sleeping
finally
giant.
figured
Eagles
it
are a
out.
sleeping giant.
Yeah.
Packers, Jags. Packers are scary.
Transitive property
Jags.
that the Bears are better than the Packers.
It took more for the Packers to beat
I've
the
heard
Jags than
way
the
too much
Bears.
about transitive property today. Move on.
Titans, Lions.
The Lions are the best team ever.
How do you have less than 100 passing yards to put up 52 points? I don't understand.
Because they had 400 yards of
Because they can beat you in
receiving
every single way.
or
They're so
returns.
They're the best team in the
400
NFL.
yards of returns.
Everyone scored.
Falcons, Bucks.
Baker's still pretty good without those guys.
Yeah, the Falcons didn't show me much. Baker,
NFC
I feel
South
bad for.
Unpopular opinion: if Baker was the quarterback of the Falcons, they'd be a way better team. Ravens, Browns.
Popular.
Oh,
Ravens
I mean,
Jameis.
I love Jameis, man.
Ravens still really good. Ravens still
If
really
you
good.
don't
He's
love
probably-
Jameis Winston, something is wrong with you in the head.
Colts, Texans.
The Texans are the least impressive 6-2
Anthony
team I've ever seen.
Richardson's so fucking bad. He went 10 for 32.
And he took himself out. He's not a team player. Saints, Chargers. Taysom Hill. No, actually, sorry. Dennis Allen, you're a terrorist.
That guy, the Saints defensive lineman who tried to break Herbert's ankle, and then the offensive lineman on the Chargers, that was sick, and that was fucked.
I
at the
needed
same time.
Taysom Hill to score a touchdown for $2,500. Bills, Seahawks.
Bills are legit.
Seahawks fraud.
Bills.
James
there we
Cook
go.
really good.
Legit and fraud.
Bears, commies.
We talked
What
about.
the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
Panthers, Broncos. I didn't see a single second of this
Bo
game. I'll
Nix
be
is kind
honest.
of fun, man.
I think the Broncos are pretty good, and I have to say it. You guys are kind of good. Sorry.
Panthers poop.
I got it wrong.
Oh my God, 17 seconds.
Chiefs, Raiders. The Chiefs are the least
boring,
impressive
boring.
7-0
Chiefs are
team.
boring.
Last quarterback to beat Patrick Mahomes and O'Connell.
Yep.
And
Still hasn't
last
changed.
but not least, Cowboys, Niners.
Jackie
If
Bones.
Kyle Shanahan fucking choked a 17-point lead in the fourth quarter, I was
guys
going
won.
to end it,
But he
all.
didn't.
You guys won.
You guys won.
I know, but that was freaking me out.
Good job, guys.
That was perfectly timed.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was
I don't
perfectly
know what
timed.
happened during the Dolphins one. There was like a wave of anger that was coming up.
You
Squeaked
had
in a way.
you had a
squeak in a lot of
voice
ways, but
crack.
that was something I had never heard
My
before.
throat
out
kind
of
of
you.
hurts right now. I
I
didn't
bet.
expect that to happen. It was
You
just,
sounded like Derek.
well, there was just a lot of pressure. It was like, well, you speak on it, and it just came out. It was like, it was
Yeah.
like throw up. It
Well,
was
like
freak-
what you didn't want to. I mean, now let's get into it since you brought it up.
Yeah, let's do
I
it.
do want to get right into who I
Bandit.
like.
Bandit.
Because like we said with Tyko getting his like airing of grievances, I think me and Adam also have some things that we would like to
Why
say.
don't you start?
Because then I will. Because we're gonna be miserable all day if we don't talk about it right off rip.
Like okay, the three of you guys had insanely painful losses: Bears, Dolphins, Jets today.
We all lost in the final minute.
Yeah, all lost
we all
in the
lost
final
with
minute.
less than 30 seconds.
It was fucking miserable. So I want you three to convince me who the most miserable person is today.
I'll go first because I don't think that I'm gonna win. I went into today prepared for this outcome. I bought lighter fluid to burn an Aaron Rodgers jersey. Yeah, because I knew this was going to happen. This was all a plan for me. Like I knew that last week people think, oh, that's rock bottom for the Jets. No, if you're a Jets fan, you know you can always go further. There's something below rock bottom that you have to dig down deep into. And that's what the Jets did today. We found new layers, new pieces underneath the earth that you can get to. And that's what we found today. It's just like the Jets are the worst team ever, but it didn't affect me that much. It didn't affect me all that much.
You're right.
Because I was prepared. I was prepared for this outcome. When you proper preparation prevents poor performance, and that's what I did here today as a Jets fan. That's what I did. So you guys wish you were as smart as I am.
I can vouch for Pat being so okay. I think he's now starting to actually get upset though.
No, I'm fine. Like you asked Jack, I was laughing the whole game.
No, I'm fine.
As I saw everything happen,
It's almost like it was like psychotic
It was,
laughing.
but
It
like,
was scary. I was seeing Pat like his team crumbling. He's just hysterically laughing.
because it's just like it is objectively speaking funny. Like, this is funny. How bad can you be? Yeah, it's very fucking funny.
Can you give me a laugh?
I'm not gonna win, but like I probably could if I wanted to.
Dude, that was so
like that.
convincing though already.
Yeah, I'll kick it over to you.
Yeah, no.
Don't ever make a hype video again, by the way.
You can't ever make another hype video.
if I ever like you sit next to me, if I ever go to your desk, I see you like whipping up a hype video.
I'm done. I'm done.
It's you talking all serious. Fucking stop.
No, I'm done. There's nothing serious about it. It's actually completely unserious. The Dolphins are the most unserious fucking franchise, and it was actually one of the worst days of my life. And I saw this team go 1-15, and I was actually at the game where they won that one game, and I was experiencing the entire season. For the entire season, because that's what a fan does, of course. But this time around, the Dolphins eke one out, 1-0. We're doing great against the Jags. Then we go into the Bills. Haven't beat them. They're our daddies. We beat them once in the last 13 games.
Made a hype video for that.
Did also make a hype video for that. And what happens? The specific video happened to call out the fact that Tua Tagovailoa is not injury prone and doesn't get concussions, and that he's totally fine with jiu-jitsu. And what happens? He gets another concussion, because of course he does. So we wait 6 fucking weeks, and we watched Tyler Huntley. We watched Tim Boyle, who already got released, because why wouldn't he get released? He has no business being on this entire roster. And then you have fucking Skylar Thompson, who I haven't even heard any single thing about Skylar Thompson still being on the roster. He actually might be in the G League in some other fucking country. I have no idea what's happening.
What about Tua Tagovailoa today?
And then Tua finally comes back after 6 weeks where the offense was inept. And Andrew Van Ginkel, who had we had let him go in free agency, and Andrew Van Ginkel had more touchdowns. Please, just let me be.
He's spiraling.
Andrew Van Ginkel had more touchdowns than any offensive player this whole year for the Dolphins, and he plays defense for a whole other team and not on offense. So it's fine, because Tua's coming back 6 weeks later after being injured, and it's fine because the AFC is wide open and there's so much potential. And what happens? The crowd roars for Tua. He's back. Holy shit. Adam makes another hype video. Here we go again. And what the fuck happens?
Defense didn't show up.
They fucking lose. The Dolphins defense was a top 10 defense while Tua was out. And what happens? The Dolphins defense fucking sucked. You want to know what's even crazier? It's the fact, just riddle me this. They wear helmets in the NFL, yeah?
They do.
Yes, they do wear helmets.
One of the best defensive pieces for the Miami Dolphins is Zach Sealer. What happens in practice this week? He gets poked in the goddamn eye and fractures an orbital bone. I didn't even know you could do that through getting poked in the eye, even though you're wearing a helmet, because what else is the fucking point of the helmet? And then he's ruled out. And what happens? We get gashed in the run game by fucking a cancer survivor, which is awesome. I'm so happy for James Conner. But what the fuck?
Yeah, this man's spiraling.
Yeah,
how much
you were supposed to come back and win a fucking game at home. It's the most points you've put up all year.
And you
the
lose.
Cardinals.
I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I don't blame. This is the first time Adam's like had a crash out all year, and it's well
The
deserved.
What are we supposed to do?
I think what you're supposed to do is what Pat did and give up.
Look at me.
A little bit.
I'm one game away.
Look at me and look at you.
No, Well,
You're not. You're going to lose to the Bills, and it's just like, can I
Adam.
talk to you as someone that's gone through it? I'm one step ahead of you.
I would
you
like
need
this
to
too.
start doing
He cares about you.
You need to start
was the
doing what
word-
I
it
did
was-
last week. You need to start preparing for
The
when
worst.
you lose by 30 to
I
the
don't
Bills
want
next
to
week.
though, because the preparation requires me to run a marathon on a goddamn mountain.
Okay, but you have come to grips with that
But
already.
that's going to
I just
happen.
need you to think about what your blood pressure is at right now and where it could be next week. It could actually kill you. So
Yeah,
you
what are
should
you at right now?
should think about preparing for the worst next week, which is likely. It's a
you
probable
can't-
outcome.
115, 115.
Oh my
that's
gosh,
too
and
hot.
You're just sitting down.
Yeah, I'm
So
sweating.
just like you're not going to win next week. Your season's going to be over. Just start
This
learning
season,
how to
the
accept
season,
that.
The season ended today.
Do I win? Do I win? Did I win? Did I have the worst day?
When your savior comes back and he doesn't win, beat the Cardinals at home.
Can I just go again really quickly?
No.
Tyko,
God,
why
no.
did you have the worst
I
day?
just-
you get 10 more seconds,
Please, 10
15 more seconds, and you
They
can't
asked-
raise
they
your
asked
voice like
Tua-
that.
They asked Tua about riddling off wins, and years ago the Dolphins started off terribly, and they rattled off 8 straight wins under the Brian Flores
Do you
era.
believe they can do this?
I do think that they could find ways to win
Dangerous
games,
place
but
to
I
be.
think because they play the Bills, it's over.
Hope
The
is
Dolphins.
a
There you go.
dangerous,
Good,
dangerous
good.
drug.
Yeah,
This
that
is
was
good.
good.
Wait,
That was
continue
good.
this.
That was really good.
Adam, when was
No,
the-
let's end on a high note. Let's end on a high note.
Yeah,
That was good.
This is good.
That was good.
Hey,
Thanks, guys.
say it with me.
The Dolphins are gonna beat
the
the
Dolphins
Bills.
are not
Lose,
beating
lose,
the Bills in
lose,
Buffalo. The
lose.
Dolphins are
But if they do, winning,
Losing. Say it with me.
in Buffalo.
lose.
The Bills are
yeah, the Dolphins suck.
going to.
Win the division.
Tycho, do you think you have it worse than me and Adam? Because there's no way.
Okay, so it's not like I think I have it worse. I think my actual
Just give
day,
me a pitch, give me
my
a pitch.
day
His day,
might be worse.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Today,
Your day was not
Who
worse.
had the worst day?
Your day was
Really,
not worse.
really, my day was
I'd
not
rather
worse.
lose. I'd
No, no,
rather
get
lose.
this.
No. I'd rather get this. I'd rather lose on a fucking
Get
fluke
this.
Hail Mary,
I have to go
which
to
is the
bed
scapegoat
tonight.
of losing. Yes,
I have to go to bed tonight
He's a
with
meme.
understanding
he
that
created the meme. He is
I
the meme.
have to go to bed tonight understanding that
did.
we probably passed up on another generational quarterback, and this is the fucking franchise that I care to root for.
Bro.
We've done it again. We passed on Patrick Mahomes, CJ Stroud.
You played 7 games and Caleb has looked okay.
No,
he
you
has
didn't.
been fine.
You didn't pass on C.J. Stroud. You were not the first pick in the draft last year.
Yeah,
Could have
stupid.
been. They traded out of that pick.
Oh,
Also fair. You're not that stupid.
But then you would have got Bryce.
Today
Young.
was not that bad for you guys. You lost in
How about
heartbreaking
you let
fashion.
him? How about you let him make his argument?
No,
Let Tyko
Mr.
talk.
fucking wah wah baby over here. Let the fucking
you were
man.
wow wow baby last week.
Yeah, and everyone wanted to hear it.
I have to sit through. I have to sit through Twitter right now where everyone's saying this is so clearly Jaden Daniels over Caleb Williams.
Oh, that's
and
tough.
It sucks. It is a shitty spot to
Because
be
it
in.
very clearly is.
It
is.
probably is. I refuse to say it because I am a Bears fan and Caleb Williams is my savior. However, he did not look great today. And that is a tough pill to swallow when our defense fucking does look good. And we continue to look good. And then you have that fucking idiot at corner who fucking wants to celebrate before the clock hits zeros. So I think that's why I had it worse than you today.
How many wins do you have?
We have 4.
We have 2.
Again, we're talking
But
about
we're talking
who
about
had the
the
worst
worst
day.
day?
I'm going Tycho had the
I
worst day.
waited 6 weeks for this.
I
Okay,
understand.
I'll do 2 separate rankings. Who had the worst?
It's
day.
not me. I'm fine.
I think Pat
I'm so fine.
Pat at 3 worst day. He definitely accepted this. He was laughing the whole time.
yeah, it was fine.
Worst day.
It's not close. You were winning with fucking 5
I'm gonna
seconds
say
left.
between Adam and Tycho, who had the worst day?
It's not
think it's
close.
Tycho.
I
made
think,
hype video after
I
hype
think-
video.
Yeah, I know because the thing about it,
There is
savior.
guys. There is very, very, very few things worse than losing a game on a Hail Mary.
I'm gonna say Tycho had the worst.
Also,
day.
can we talk about the fact that the Bears look terrible for 3 quarters?
Yeah, that too. Like you were about to eke out a win, and you could have said, "Oh, we got the win. A win's a win. It all counts the same." But now you have to handle the loss, accept the fact that Caleb Williams looked like shit, and that Jaden Daniels looked sick,
and he beat you on the last play.
And he beat you on the last
and
play.
That gives,
It's like-
that gives you just fucking everything
Why are they
of
doing this
Aaron
to me?
Rodgers.
I don't know, because we want you to win, man. You won something.
Did that give you
we,
some
we,
type
you
of,
gotta
like-
get one win
No,
today, man.
actually, I felt like I was getting over the hump, and now I feel like I'm sinking back down.
Adam,
the
you
hill.
had a really bad
Adam,
day
you
too.
had a
you really
horrible
did.
day.
Really
Adam,
bad day.
I'm really not trying to
you
discount
had
it
a
at all.
terrible day too.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right.
Adam,
I
it's
know,
not
you
your
had
fault.
a horrific day.
Adam, it's not your fault.
By the way, it feels like.
But
my
if
fault.
I had
It's
to,
not
if
your
I had to
fault.
put rankings of you 3 people, who's in the most shambles, Tycho's 3.
No, yeah, it's
He's
definitely
the
fucking
least in
Adam.
shambles. He has a chance. Adam is clearly one
Yeah,
on the
it's
shambles
bad.
list.
Yeah.
You are the most in shambles out of anyone.
I think
know
because
right
me
now.
and Tycho both have, I don't know, I think we just know a little. We handle our expectations better. Adam still thinks the Dolphins can win the Super Bowl, which is just fucking stupid.
Which is insane.
Good. 5%.
Could they?
5%.
Everyone's got a percent. That was
That was
sad. Sorry for the people listening.
Yeah,
Let's talk about like
also,
other teams that
I
are good
wanna
at football.
apologize,
But did
like,
that
for
feel
the young-
good for you guys
I
to
think
let it
so.
out? Did it
Again,
feel
I'm
good?
fine.
Yeah.
You want to know why
Did it
I'm
feel
fine?
good?
It doesn't feel good
No?
because I still don't know what the answer is.
But guys, you know what's awesome
We
about
should
this?
move on, though.
The
You
answer's
don't
not coming
have to
this
know the
year.
answer because that's what like your front office is for.
They've been a great front office your entire life, correct? Chris Greer's the incredible general manager.
Just
We're moving on.
24 years without a.
I did also say a really
24
good,
years in the franchise.
really good
Dude,
point
do
earlier
the
before
math.
we got in here of like this show would be a lot more fun, I think, if we rooted for good teams. Like,
Like, would it though? We
I
don't be
don't
such
know.
cocky like a little pricks.
yeah, no one. Yeah, you're right. People
Yeah.
love misery.
I do have a positive to spin.
Please,
Oh.
please.
my God.
National Tight End Day.
Yeah.
Oh, National Tight End Day was
man.
fucking awesome.
That
Alex,
man.
did your
Fun.
tight end score today?
Yeah.
Did your
My
tight end score today? Did your? Me neither. That's how bad it was.
No,
for us.
dude, National Tight End Day. 16 different tight ends had a touchdown.
That's half the fucking league.
177 receptions by
Most
a tight
all
end
time.
today, which is the most ever in a single day in NFL history.
Insane.
And we didn't get one.
And I didn't gamble on it.
You didn't
at
get
all.
one reception for
I didn't put a
No, I didn't.
single
We didn't
fucking dollar of my own on any tight end, anything. Just
No,
it-
you had George Kittle touchdown. Oh, you had two.
yeah, I had two. You could have thrown shit at a wall and picked 4 tight ends. If you just picked like 3, 4, if you picked 4 tight ends in 3 different parlays, anytime touchdowns, you would have hit one of those and it would have paid off.
been awesome.
No,
and
you
I
didn't.
didn't.
Because Taysom Hill didn't score.
Yeah, but that's one
he
tight
got-
end.
he
that
got
you picked.
flunked by
I'm saying
Oh,
you
so
picked
you
4
betting
tight
on
ends.
Taysom Hill on National Tight End Day is a little interesting because he's not.
He's the least
a
tight end of the
end.
tight
He's
ends.
not a
It's almost
tight
like,
end.
yeah.
He wears one glove.
Does he even go to tight
Like-
end like the tight end you? Is he even invited?
Probably not.
He's a utility player. You with Debo Samuel.
It
It was a
and
fun
fucking
day for
DJ
tight
Moore,
ends.
like,
though.
yeah.
It was a really
It was
fun
an
day.
amazing day for
I
tight
want to
ends.
make our own day.
You know what else it was a really fun day for? Eagles fans.
Oh, dude, there's the Eagles.
I mean, oof.
I mean, right now the Eagles, like as a 49ers fan, the Eagles are probably the team I'm most scared of in the NFC.
Oh yeah.
Like, I think the Lions look.
Have we forgot about the Lions?
No,
Yeah.
I'm
No.
saying the Lions look incredible, but like the way that
know
the
where he's
Eagles
going.
are playing football
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now is fucking terrifying.
The Lions just hung 52
Hold
on
on,
someone
hold
without-
on, hold on.
it's
I mean,
going for
I'm
100
going
yards.
to clarify a little bit to what Jack's saying. I think the Eagles are a sleeping giant because the Eagles have been playing constantly as close to their floor as possible, and yet they are still finding ways to win games.
And now
they are
they-
still
yeah.
trying to figure out that identity with Kellen Moore and Saquon back there. And today was the first time where this Eagles team might have found something where limit Jalen Hurts' ability to make mistakes, let him
Well,
only
it's
throw the ball 20
establish the
fucking
run
times.
with Saquon Barkley
Establish
like
the run,
crazy.
have Devontae and AJ Brown make a few big plays here and there. Devontae had a massive one. And the biggest thing is even, we said it on last week's pod, like Ray, who's our resident Eagles fan here at Better, said his biggest fear with the Eagles is that they cannot win in shootouts. Well, what happened today? The team that probably is in the most shootouts in the Cincinnati Bengals because their defense is terrible, the Eagles just put 37 up on them. Like,
Yeah, that was
that's
insane.
no small feat. 37 is a lot of points in this NFL. The reason I believe that the Eagles are a sleeping giant, a team that can go out and win the NFC, and a team that people should in the NFC be afraid of, is because they're playing closer to their floor, and they are just going to start getting going at the right time.
The reason
I'm
I'm scared of them is because they, like we say with the Lions too, they can play really complementary football. When you establish the run with Saquon Barkley like they did today and that they've been doing the last couple weeks, you have to key in on that. And then that allows the A.J. Browns, Devontae Smiths go down there and make a really big play. You let Jalen Hurts be an athlete and just play effortlessly. And it's scary. Like, I don't think Jalen Hurts is an incredible quarterback, but when you have that balance in offense, he can be really fucking good. That's the thing.
The Lions had 7 different guys score today with a kick return. And their quarterback threw for 85 yards.
And they scored how many
I
points?
know.
Tyko?
52.
But the
like,
Titans,
that is
but it's
fucking terrifying.
Yeah, I agree with you. But going against the Titans, which are just a terrible fucking franchise right now, versus the Bengals, who we keep saying,
Awful
and we're still,
defense.
I will guarantee you,
Still
we're
think
going
they
to say
make
the
playoffs.
Bengals are going to make the playoffs. There it goes.
Yep.
That was easy. That the
I'll
Bengals are a
go
team
on
like,
record right now and say the Bengals aren't going to make the playoffs.
hot, unpopular opinion.
I don't think that's an unpopular opinion. I want to circle back. I think I has been saying this about the Eagles this whole time. Like, Jack's always just poo-pooing the Eagles nonstop.
I
And was
can't
like-
anymore.
And I was like, let them get healthy, and they still have Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, Devontae Smith, AJ Brown. Like, that offense is going to be unstoppable no matter what. Like, and just give them some time to figure it out. And clearly they are figuring it out now. And I think that the 49ers, if they played the Eagles right now, the Eagles are curb stomping
Oh,
the
we're
49ers.
losing. We're losing by 17.
Yeah.
Depends where it is.
No, but
No,
is Levi Stadium a hard place to play? Like, I don't
Well,
even
it's
think
easier
so.
for us to play there than in Philly.
Yes, sure,
Fair.
sure.
No, I like right now the Niners don't look great at all. Like, they look fine. like they look like an average football team. So if we play the fucking Eagles right now, I almost said Phillies. If we play the Eagles right now, they're probably beating us by at least 10 points. I think.
Yeah,
sure.
no doubt.
Oh, what's up with the laugh there, man?
Well, sorry, but I mean, we're comfortable talking to each other about our teams, and you're wear your team on your sleeve. You guys are mid this year.
Yeah, but I still think at 4-4, the 49ers can go and win a Super Bowl this year. I don't think it's an insane thing to say that. I very much think that as much as this team has pissed me off this year a lot, we have a bye week coming up, right?
Which is so necessary.
It's like the best.
It's the best bye week of all time.
It is the best time bye ever because you almost blow a 17-point lead in the fourth quarter. To the
You got
Cowboys.
out of there just in time.
Oh my God, we squeaked out of that. You get Christian McCaffrey coming back then, Dre Greenlaw coming back then, which is fucking huge for the defense.
Deebo Samuel ribs can heal up over this time.
Deebo Samuel's going to heal up. George Kittle's foot's a little hurt. He played all day
Jennings
today.
can get healthy.
Juwan Jennings will get healthy. We'll have Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, but still.
And
More
Isaac
time for
Arendo's
Ricky
there
Pearsall
too.
to recover from the
But
gunshot.
I think in this bye week, the coaching staff too, like the one of the reasons we're so bad right now is because the coaching staff, I think they can, during this bye week, reflect on what they've done wrong, what they've done well, what's working for us, what's been terrible, and fucking fix it.
You guys
have
still,
Kyle Shanahan. Like, he's talented enough. You have enough talent on this team to fucking fix it and figure it out. And don't coach so cutesy and everything like that. Just like the way that Brock Purdy played football today was incredible because we established the run early. And he's rolling him out. He's letting him use his legs, his athletic ability. He's throwing it down the field. You're throwing screen passes, getting Deebo Samuel the ball early and touches. It works. It's like we've seen it the last 5 years. It's a working fucking winning strategy.
Well, you said fix it. As a Niners fan, what is it?
Defense.
What is it is the defense has been absolutely abysmal. And I think Dre Greenlaw coming back helps a ton. Because you have a two-headed monster at linebacker. Dre Greenlaw is a huge leader of that defense too, and he holds people really accountable. So I think it just ensures the defense a lot more. You have a really good run stopper in Dre Greenlaw, and then like just a Fred Warner alien out there as well. We can't. The one thing that the Niners need to fix is getting pressure on the quarterback. They're just double teaming Nick Bosa every fucking play. It's impossible for him.
The sports books agree with you that it's not at all insane to think that a 4-4 Niners team could win the Super Bowl.
Imagine
they have the fourth best odds. They're plus 850.
And imagine how different this
Lions, Ravens, Chiefs.
Yeah.
But Chiefs at 1.
But imagine how different the Niners offense is going to look and how much more it's going to be, like how much more fluid it's going to be when Christian McCaffrey is back. Because you can use him in so many different formations during different motions, split him out wide, do whatever the fuck you want. You can't do that with Jordan Mason or Garendo right now.
You know what else is going to be nice, I think, with CMC coming back, because you guys have developed these other backs, is like, I think that you can use CMC exactly a little bit more. That's what I'm saying.
You can have more fun with him.
You don't have to fucking have him go between the tackles 20 times a game.
You know,
I also don't think they should. Like,
No,
I'm going to hold my breath on him. Is he even going to be healthy? Like, is it a
good
guarantee that week 10 he's going to come back and
It's
give
been
you
rumored
15
for a couple
touches?
weeks. That's it, but we'll see.
I know it's been rumored. It's like he went to Germany and they said, no, you're fucked. Doubly. Both legs. Don't look good.
But now it's back to 1.
So who knows, though? I feel like it's like a mystery shroud
Let's just
of
say
mystery
for
around
my
CMC.
mental health.
Sure, but I'm going to
The
hold
Niners,
hold my breath on
if
the
history
Niners.
tells us anything, the Niners, every single game, knock on wood, is something is happening with this team. So, like, if they need to limit Christian McCaffrey and do not just let him rip, I agree with you, Tyko, like, let him be a receiver. Like, you have Isaac Garendo there, who looked great, might I add.
Fast.
Jordan
So fast.
Mason.
Every running back that's ever played for Kyle Shanahan was awesome.
So I agree. I think the Niners, you can't count out the Niners. You never can count out the Niners.
Right now, you tell me we go play the Lions tomorrow, we're getting curb stomped. Eagles, we're getting smoked.
Can we talk about
the
fact,
I think
though,
it's something, it's going to get fixed. It's going to be
Can we talk about the fact that those three teams, in my opinion, actually really more so just the Eagles and the Lions, are, besides the Chiefs, light years ahead of anyone else in the AFC.
I'd pump the brakes on the Eagles, man.
I mean, like, the Bills look incredible.
Ravens, Bills.
Are you trying to say that those three, the NFC's much more
I think the
top-heavy
NFC has three teams that are better than the best teams in the AFC.
Yeah, but I don't even
disagree
put
with
the Eagles
that.
in there. I put the Packers.
So wait, you're saying you think the Lions
getting that.
you think the Lions and Eagles are better than the Chiefs, Ravens, Bills? That's
I want to pump the brakes on the Eagles suck off fest that we're doing right
A little
here.
bit,
Like,
yeah.
I mean, bro, they beat the Bengals, who they were 3-4.
5.
They have a terrible defense, and they hung 37 on a terrible defense. They beat the Giants the week before that. They beat the Browns with Deshaun Watson. They lost to the Bucks before that.
I think
it's like
fair.
they're beating bad teams and they're doing what they're
I
supposed
get
to do.
it, but
it's like,
the logical response to the Eagles is like this is a team that teams should take seriously.
yes,
this is
of
not
course.
the
But
same old, this
like
is not
Tyko
like,
being like, oh, the Eagles are better than any team in the AFC.
I think the NFC is light years ahead of the AFC.
What the Eagles
I
did for
completely
me,
disagree.
What the Eagles did for me today, and it was going to Cincinnati against a hot Bengals team. They made themselves become they transformed themselves from a good football team to a great football team in my eyes. That's what they did. Is you're a good football team, you can win games, you have good talent, and now it's like, all right, you're a great football team, you can be a juggernaut and win the fucking shit.
Well, if we did
Like,
AFC versus NFC like a starting 5, like the 5 best teams on each,
The
like,
NFC would probably
I think
win.
the NFC,
Yeah.
clears. The NFC Lions.
Can we do that? Do it.
Lions,
Just
do it.
Eagles, Niners, Vikings, and I'll say Packers as the 5th over
Sure.
the Commanders personally.
or
I
either
would
or,
agree.
either or.
Okay.
Or you
six
can
man,
swap one for the
and we'll have a
Niners, too,
6 man
if you wanted
rotation.
to.
No, the Niners have to be in there.
Appreciate that.
And then
Niners.
AFC is Chiefs,
Chief-
Bills, Ravens, Texans, Steelers. Yeah, like the Chiefs,
Yeah.
Chiefs, Bills, Ravens is just as good as their top 3, but the
Probably better.
Texans, Steelers is pretty ass.
The AFC, the NFC is way better than the NFC, the AFC right now. The NFC clears.
I'm saying like top to bottom. Like look at how bad
It
like,
is. No, yeah, top to bottom, 1,000%.
It's
and I wonder
insane,
why
yeah.
that is.
Well, and it was for the longest time. It was like the AFC had all these like amazing
quarterbacks. Yeah.
and then it's like the NFC went and got all their guys too.
Bro, I mean, yeah, you
I'm-
drop
like,
past the Colts at 4-4,
Kinda
and then
make-
it's
well,
3-5, 2-5,
makes
2-6,
sense,
2-6, 2-6, 2-6, 2-6, 1-6.
Oh my god.
That's what the AFC looks like
Yeah,
right
I-
now.
well-
From 9 to 10, it's 3-5, 2-5,
There-
2-6, 2-6, 2-6, 2-6,
There's some
1-6.
insanely bad divisions out there right now.
You want to
dude.
hear the current
Like,
playoff picture right now? If like the
Yeah.
playoffs started
Yeah, yeah.
today,
yes.
after week 8, this is what the playoff picture would look like. In the AFC, you'd have the Chiefs as the 1 seed, Texans 2 seed, Bills 3 seed,
That's chalk. Sounds right.
Steelers 4 seed,
Oh god. Okay.
Broncos 5th seed
Oh,
in the wild card, the Ravens in the 6th spot.
the Broncos.
Oh
The
my
Broncos
God,
over the Ravens. Who had that
crazy.
on their
How do
bingo
they have
card?
the tiebreak? They have the same record. How do they have a tiebreak over
And
the
the
Ravens?
Chargers.
There must be some
And the
some-
Chargers.
And the Chargers in the 7th spot.
Dude.
That's
Wait. So
insane.
who's like the first,
And on the outside
who's the
out,
first 2 out?
The Colts and the Bengals.
Oh my god.
You want to know what's
Yeah, the
even more
AFC's
bizarre?
ass.
Wait, you want to know what's even more bizarre? I crashed out on the Dolphins. They're right there.
They are
Oh,
right
they're-
there.
They're right there.
game
They
is
really
bad.
are right
That's
there.
how bad. That's how bad the AFC is.
Good
Dolphins-
crash. Hey, good crash out, but you're still so
We're
in.
right. We're back. We're so bad. So that's the AFC.
NFC.
And then the
NFC is
NFC.
also weird, bro.
NFC's weird. Lions in the 1 spot.
Sure.
Commies in the 2 spot.
That's fucking crazy.
Never would have saw that one. Falcons 3, Cardinals 4.
Look at the Cardinals.
The 5
Cardinals
spot
are
is
4
the
is insane.
Packers. The Vikings are 6 and the Eagles are 7.
The fact that we're sucking the Eagles off like this and they're the 7th seed.
With the Bears in the 8 spot, Bucks 9, Niners 10. So right on the cusp.
Insane, dude.
Dude, the Cowboys are 13.
Wait, who are the only teams worse than them in the NFC?
Giants,
Giants,
Saints,
Panthers,
Panthers.
Saints,
Some of the
and
worst
Panthers.
teams ever.
Oh my god.
The Cowboys are ass. That's
Cowboys
for
are
damn
bad.
Sure. That is for
Dude.
damn
Yeah,
sure.
they're
They'd rather
not,
run it
they're,
right
they're
now,
not
but
good. They're not good.
Jack, can we get a Vikings check?
Okay, if you want a Vikings pulse check real quick.
I want a Vikings pulse check.
Like, okay, so we all knew the Rams were like a pretty solid team when healthy, right? And they had Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua back. So the loss doesn't actually like do much to be like, oh, the Vikings are fucking shit. But
Boo.
now that
shit on them.
dude, I like that. I don't really need.
Shit on
I mean,
'em.
I'll do it.
Like, well, what sucks with the Vikings is I think without Christian Darrisaw for the rest of the year, they can't win the Super Bowl. Like, you need to protect Sam Darnold. We don't know what this guy's going to do if he doesn't have time in the pocket and he feels a lot of pressure and he feels like he has to extend and make a play himself. That's what he used to do with the Jets, and it was very scary every time, correct? So I
Seeing
think
ghosts.
Vikings without Christian Darrisaw out of the contender list now, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
It's a big blow.
It's a
big blow.
huge
I mean, we're talking
blow.
about someone that was playing arguably the best at his position this year. Like, Christian Darrisaw was arguably the best left tackle in football.
that right?
So, yeah, I think it's fair to say that you lose one of your best players, you're probably out of the spot.
Who's the guy that protects the quarterback that's like been like freakishly, insanely good out of nowhere?
I will say this, and even though yes, you lost Christian Darrisaw with the Vikings, like these are good losses. I think the Rams are a better team than what people expect. They
Okay,
were a
tell
team
you
that
what
was
this
not
is.
healthy. They got healthy literally going into primetime. Puka looked amazing. Cooper Kupp got going. Kyron looks great. That's a 3-headed monster. Matthew Stafford looked great. Like, the defense made some plays. So
Jared Verse looked cool.
Jared Verse looks good. So I think the Rams are very underrated. So it's not as aggressive of a loss as I think when you think of Rams Vikings this year it is, if that makes sense. Like,
Yeah, I
think
know
it's
what you
that
mean.
bad.
Because that's a totally different Rams team
Yeah,
than it
yeah,
was.
yeah. I think
for the rest
the
of
Rams
season.
are better. So that's my thought. Can we talk about
Yeah, I didn't
team-
have anything prepared for a Vikings pulse.
No, so
check,
I
yeah.
wanted a genuine pulse
Yeah,
check.
yeah.
I wasn't looking for anything
what about a
crazy.
genuine pulse check on the 11th seed in the AFC right now? The Cleveland Browns. Hey,
Oh, yeah.
Jameis Winston.
I was the only one that picked the Browns. I was the only one that truly believed in Jameis Winston.
It was
Like,
so fair.
It's no, but like it makes so much sense that the guy that was in the middle of your pregame huddles giving the speech was the backup quarterback. The first game he comes in, you rally around him, and you fucking beat the Ravens.
Well, I think it's fair.
It makes so much sense that they go out there and play for him, man.
I think it's fair to assume that had Jameis been starting all year, the Browns would have been making the playoffs.
I think they'd be a wild card team for sure.
Can we go back in their schedule and do a revised win-loss projection
with
though
Jameis
Winston were their starting
just for this part of the season or the whole season?
No, like going. I want to go back to week
Rapid
one,
fire.
and it's a rapid fire. But I want to go back to week one
schedule
and just like shoot from the hip and like take into account how close some of these games are because that's going to be.
Are you going to say the games?
Yeah, I'll say the game. So Cowboys week 1.
Well, can I get a?
Oh, I thought I kind of did already. Okay. I'll do it one more time though. But yeah, we're gonna. I want us to do a revised season-long prediction for the Cleveland Browns with Jameis Winston as their starting quarterback.
This is fun.
Starting in week 1 with the Cowboys.
Before we do this, let's just remember Jameis Winston had 2 throws that were horrible drop
Yeah, but
by
they won.
the Ravens.
They won.
They
They
won.
Ravens.
But he
I'm
was
just saying,
making
the Jameis Winston experience was in full effect. today.
Exactly.
Jameis Winston first ever,
Remember,
only ever
we are
30-30.
assuming you still have Amari Cooper.
Yes, for the first 6
Oh,
games.
yes, because
Actually, Amari Cooper's on the Browns the entire season as well because
why
he
would you
wouldn't have been
trade him?
traded.
Yeah,
Well,
how could it be better?
Jameis Winston's awesome.
That
right,
is
that's
true. But James was making throws today that Deshaun Watson couldn't dream of making.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Week 1 against the Cowboys.
Win.
I say lost because the Cowboys were a different team week 1.
No, I know, but we also this is going to be the dumbest prediction ever. We also know everything we know now, looking back. So like we now know the Cowboys are ass.
Can we just
Why don't we just go forward? Why don't we just go going forward?
Okay, we can go forward. Fine, we'll go
And
forward.
not count their losses.
Because I just
Not
realized
count their losses.
I just realized how ridiculously hard this is going to be. Like revision.
Okay, fine, we'll go forward. Chargers next week.
Wait.
Where?
So we're
At home.
updated
At
predictions.
home? I think they win.
Okay.
Updated season prediction for the Browns.
The Browns
starting
defense
at
looked really good today too.
2-6. 2-6. They're at 2-6 right now, going forward, and we got the Chargers next week
Yeah,
at home
yeah,
at the
I think they-
Dog
I think they
I
win.
think they win that game.
So they're
It's just too
3-6. Then
Like,
they get
the Browns defense looked really
So
good
they
against
don't have
Lamar
Amari
today.
Cooper.
No Amari Cooper.
No,
No Amari Cooper
It's
now.
current
Well,
time.
he's on the Bills.
Yeah.
3-6. Then we get a bye. Perfect timing.
Love that.
Perfect timing. Vibes check for the
More
boys.
time for James getting acclimated
Yep.
to the
Sure,
offense.
sure.
Yeah.
Then we travel to New Orleans and play the Saints.
Win.
Win.
We're winning that game.
That's a revenge game.
Yeah, we're
Oh my God, it is.
Good take.
Yeah.
Now we're 4-6. We got the Steelers at home.
Loss.
loss.
Wait, in
Wait,
Cleveland?
In Cleveland?
Yeah, at home.
Win.
Yeah.
3.
Win.
Okay, sure.
Yeah,
For the vibes.
Sure, fuck it.
All right, wait, now I have to recap.
5 and 6. We're 5 and 6.
5-6.
No.
At the Broncos in Mile High.
Loss.
Yeah, probably.
Sneak.
5-7.
What, Tyko?
Wait, why is that a loss?
The Broncos are good.
You have to go to get higher.
Fine, loss.
5-7.
Altitude.
Then they're traveling to Pittsburgh, play the Steelers.
Loss.
Loss.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make the playoffs. 5-8. Then we got the Chiefs at home.
Loss.
Sneak.
Is that the Chiefs' first loss?
Could be. Yeah, could be.
Sneak.
For the vibes, win.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Jameis
it's a win.
Winston
It's a win.
becoming being the most recent quarterback.
Why Sam Darnold could go to a team and have an opportunity.
O'Connell,
Baker could go to a
Jameis
team and have an
So we
opportunity.
win?
We win.
Win.
6-8. Look at that.
All right, 6
Then
and
we're
8.
at the Bengals.
Lost just for 6 and 9.
The Browns typically own the Bengals. I don't think they lose them 2 times in a year.
That's a good point. It's a win.
Yeah, but we gotta
Unfortunately,
try
I don't
and-
think the Browns are making the playoffs.
Yeah, I was gonna
We're
say
6
that.
and
Try
9
and get to
now.
the
Then we got
playoffs.
the Dolphins at home.
Stop
We
the
skunk
count.
them.
That's
so
an
that's
easy
7
win,
and
yeah.
9, and then they travel to Baltimore. They're losing that game. What?
Right? That's
What? Did I do something there?
fucking hilarious.
And then they, in Baltimore, they're
saying
going to
7
lose
and 10.
that. So they're 7 and 10.
But we're
boy,
saying
oh boy,
essentially-
man! Like they would have beat the Giants. They would have beat the Raiders. They would have beat the Bengals. They would have beat they could have been a playoff team. The Browns should,
Yeah.
could, would have. Jameis Winston. If you don't love that man, there is something wrong with you. I
Jameis-
would go into battle with that man in 1 second.
Jameis Winston is my favorite player, not on the 49ers in football.
Yeah. I think he's everyone's
so
favorite
fun,
player.
dude.
Can we talk about, instead of a favorite player, like a favorite team?
Oh, that's what you're getting at, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you going to make me?
Those
I
are
thought you had a
teams
great
are
take.
trash.
I just thought you had a great take today, Pat, about the Detroit Lions.
Oh yeah,
I just thought it was like so
yeah,
interesting.
it-
No one can
it's
hate them.
No one. So if you are a team,
Or if you're a fan of a team.
did I say that right?
Yep, you said if you're a team.
You're right. If you're a team, you should try to be like the Lions. is what I was trying to get
You
at.
should be good.
Yeah, you should be like the
You should
Lions.
try and
No, but if you're a
emulate
fan
them.
of a team that is no longer in contention in the NFL and you aren't cheering for the
Adam?
Detroit Lions, what is wrong with you? Because there is no reason for anybody that is a fan of the NFL to have any ill will towards the Lions.
Like,
for-
you don't even hate them that much, and you're in the
No, 'cause
division.
they've-
I really don't.
you honestly
Yeah.
probably love them. They're like a
I
little
actually
team that you got to
do.
bully every once in a while. And for most of your life, they
But
gave
now
you
they're
2
like
wins.
scary.
So Browns fans, Raiders fans, Jags fans, Pats, Jets, Titans.
Yeah,
And
let's go
Dolphins.
Lions and the
We're
Dolphins.
1 week away from that.
But it's like for my entire life, 25 years, the Lions are the the doormat of the NFL, right next to the Browns and the Jets. So they don't scare anyone. No one has any reason to hate them. Everyone loved Matt Stafford and Calvin Johnson. That was awesome.
What a great story Jared Goff is.
Jared Goff,
Love
Dan
that
Campbell.
Yeah, you don't even need to throw 100.
And then looking into the past, who cares? They are the most fun team to watch in the NFL. Every single guy on that offense is so
electric.
fucking electric.
David Montgomery threw a touchdown pass today. That's fun.
That was awesome.
I think Panay Sewell had a receiving touchdown
I
the
think
other
they-
week.
They did a hook and ladder to
They did a hook
Panay
and-
Sewell.
This team is just so fun.
and
fun.
Dan Cable's sick. Oh,
He bites kneecaps.
what's the is there a prop?
Tyko, what was the stat with teams that lose to the Lions the following week? They lose too.
No,
Well, 'cause
no,
of physicality.
teams that play the Lions lose the next week. It's guaranteed, and it continued tonight
insane.
after a bye week with the Cowboys.
Yeah,
physicality.
Both their kneecaps
Is
are
there
gone.
a property? We always talk about transitive property. Is there a property that says you could also happen to be a fan of that team because they worked for your previous team?
Sure.
For example, Dan Campbell.
Yep.
Sure. What did he do?
You just
Was
want
he a
you just want an
Dolphins?
excuse to be a Lions fan, do you? That's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm just trying to connect the
You don't
dots
need an
here.
excuse. You can
Dan
just
You
do
Campbell-
it.
can't be a Lions and a Packers fan.
No,
That
I'm
doesn't
not.
work.
I'm
No,
a
you
Packers
gotta
fan,
pick
but I'm
one.
saying Dan Campbell was the head coach of the Dolphins. He was our interim head coach.
And then the last reason to be a Lions fan too is like, how fun is it to root for the best team in the NFL? That's why I'm doing it. I don't want to root for the Jets anymore. I want to root for a dominant team that puts up 52 points while throwing for 85 yards.
That's insane.
Who does that?
I will rescind a previous statement. If we can find the clip, that'd be great. But I said that the Lions were going to be a flash in the
did.
pan.
You did.
I was severely mistaken.
They're like
Yeah.
they're like a huge fucking
Hey, man,
fire. And
that's
No, yeah,
gross.
they're actually a very, very good team, and it sucks that they're not good while we are good.
Well, I like that division. That division's fun. Can we rank the divisions?
That'd be fun.
Ranking the NFL divisions.
Yeah.
That's how it works. NFC North won, right?
Well,
wait,
let's rank the NFL divisions through 8 weeks.
Yes.
Midway
Okay.
through the season.
Oh yeah,
So,
it's clearly NFC North.
I think it's the NFC
It's
North.
the only team. It's the only division with everyone having a winning record. So,
Yeah, NFC
And
North is
easy.
awesome.
Yeah, and we're just super fun to root for.
Let's think before we just do gut check stuff.
Yeah,
by
I
the
was
way.
about to start
I
really
was
shooting
gonna
from
say
the hip.
gut
So
check.
that was a good
no,
call, Jay.
I think AFC West.
I was gonna say that. Yeah,
I'm gonna go NFC West.
NFC West.
Interesting. Over there.
NFC West is
Like
all,
the AFC
like-
West is weaker, and therefore when they play each other, like those
Yeah.
are wins there. The NFC West,
but
like,
it's also like kind of mid all around.
It-
4-4,
I-
4-4, 4-4, 3-4.
yeah, I think the Cardinals are. I think the Niners are the best team in that division, but I think the Seahawks could score points. I think the Rams have been unhealthy, and yet they're still 3-4. The
Rams are
Cardinals are
finishing
sneaky.
second
I don't know what
in
the
the
fucking think about them, but congrats to fantasy owners that have Marvin Harrison because he finally
did
got
you do that?
going. I didn't.
He's
He-
one of
he had-
those guys you
he
got to
had-
just battle through.
But he
the
had to
badness.
prove it to me.
I think it's NFC West. Thoughts?
I don't have to argue that too much. Can AFC West be next?
yeah.
Yeah, clearly not.
The Raiders suck ass, but the other teams are all really good.
Yeah, they're all
Can't
in
wait for
the
it. No,
playoffs.
Hey,
I'll be
Broncos
back.
fans, you guys are pretty good. You're welcome.
I had to go AFC North after that.
Yeah, I'd probably
Right?
go AFC North.
I like that. That's a good
Steelers,
take.
Ravens,
Good pull.
Bengals are still,
And the
then-
Browns are a very
then
different
NFC
2 and
East,
16.
and then the Cleveland Jameses are great.
Yeah, very different 2 and
Cleveland
16 than
Jameses
we're
are
looking
fun,
at here.
yeah.
Literally, 17-0
Winston-
pace with Jameis. If
the
they had
Winston-
him.
They're like
Wonders.
the NFC East should be considered here next to the AFC North, like maybe even
Yeah.
above, but maybe below.
I
don't know.
would say just because there are in the AFC North, I think there's 3 teams that are playoff teams. Like even though the Bengals are 3-5, the Cowboys are just not.
I think the Cowboys are almost the exact same as the Bengals.
I love that take.
If the
Like,
Cowboys
should have
and
been
Bengals play
good,
right
and
now,
they
who wins?
suck. I have no idea. I think it's a complete coin
Cowboys.
flip.
I would put my money on the Cowboys.
I would say Bengals. I would say Bengals.
Where is it? Neutral?
Neutral site.
Yeah.
It's at your local high
Hard
school
Rock
field.
Stadium.
Cowboys. Actually, the Bengals haven't won a game at home, so
I have no
don't
idea.
know.
Like they are the same team. So I think it is AFC North over NFC East, but NFC East is certainly
And
next.
the Giants are.
All right, let's put
Ass.
NFC East.
Yeah.
I don't care that much about it. I
NFC
just want to put the
East.
AFC East last, if that's cool.
Well, we still have to do this whole.
We still have to
ranking
do
now.
I think we
I
do
know,
have
but
to.
So we have AFC East, AFC South, and NFC South left.
I think
I'd say NFC South. I like the Falcons and Bucks, but
I
the
know, but
the
the-
Saints
yeah,
and Panthers are
exactly.
horrible.
Yeah,
but
but
this is where we're at now, because
can we
then you
just
look at
stand
the
in
AFC
solid-
I'll
South.
say AFC South because the Jags are playing better football.
I
right
like the
now.
AFC South.
I like the AFC.
Jags are
Over
playing.
the
They're,
NFC
they're
South, I
not
like
good,
that.
but they're playing better.
Yeah, it's a good 2-6.
Yeah. All right. So who's
tough.
the worst division of football? The AFC East or the NFC?
For the
South?
sake of Pat and I, it's the AFC East.
They're the worst.
They're worth
the
it.
but the
AFC.
Bills really carry.
Yeah, they're great. Every division's
We're
gonna
like
have a
on
good
paper.
team.
Like we're
No,
good
it's-
on
But like the
paper.
Bills are a juggernaut.
On paper,
matter.
we're one of the best teams.
Yeah,
or
we're on
divisions
paper,
in
we're the best
football.
You
division.
guys, you guys have some sick
So we're-
rosters.
But
Yeah.
like, but also like I don't know. Like the Saints and Panthers are so bad.
No,
Like,
I mean,
way worse
like,
than
look,
the
let's
team in your
be
division.
They're
Adam, like,
worst.
quit overreacting for a second. It's definitely the NFC South is
I
the
know,
worst.
but like
It's definitely the
AFC
NFC
East.
South.
The NFC South is dude. The
I would
Panthers,
be okay with the
Panthers
AFC
are,
East below.
The Panthers are laughably fucking horrific.
Yeah.
The Saints right now are just
I'm
a
not.
shit show.
I agree with you. I
Remember
just
the
don't want to
Saints?
agree with you, if that makes sense.
Yeah, remember when Saints fans were trying to bully us?
Adam, you were right.
Thank you.
Stood on business.
6 in a row,
All right,
bitches.
which one is it? Who's the worst?
I think it need. I don't think they're actually the worst, but it needs to be the.
It has to be the
AFCs.
AFC East. We have 3 teams with 2
We'll
wins.
just do that pity party.
Yeah.
Pity party. Yep.
Yeah.
So the
We have
AFCs
3
the worst
teams
of
with
So
the
we'll
two.
go 7 NFC South, 8 AFC East.
Yep.
Nice.
That's fun.
Yep.
Where'd we go wrong?
Probably. Well, we made a list, so everywhere. Yeah, that's what happens.
If you had to pick one team with a losing record right now to make the playoffs, who would it be? I'm curious.
Yeah, we're looking at a lot of losing
I'm looking
teams.
right now. I'm
Because like we
looking.
just
I'm
talked
looking,
about
I'm
a ton of. We
scanning,
just
I'm
talked about a
scanning.
ton of teams, but I feel like are we still gonna say the Bengals?
I'm gonna say the Rams.
Ooh, yeah.
Like
way
That's a
better
good
bet.
pull.
I think the Rams are gonna make. I think it's gonna go Niners Rams in that division. I think the Rams now they have Cooper Kupp back, Puka Nacua back. The offense can go toe to toe with anyone. You just need to see some guys on defense start playing.
Are we just talking make the playoffs?
Yes.
What
I have
are you
I have a
trying to
poll
talk
here.
about?
I have a poll here, and
Okay.
you're gonna hate it. I think the Jets.
No.
There's definitely value there on the Jets right now, and let me explain why. They have Aaron Rodgers, they have Devontae Adams, they have Breece Hall, they have Garrett
We know
Wilson.
the roster.
This
was
is
They
good.
have a
No,
very,
this is good.
very,
He's-
very good
They do
defense.
have them. He's correct.
trying to
They
give you
have
hope.
no.
It's
This
not
isn't.
working.
This isn't hope for Pat. This is.
It's not
If
working.
I was value hunting right now, I would definitely look their way.
We're not talking betting. We're saying like if you had to pick one team to make the playoffs, that's has a losing record.
Yeah, I mean, Tyko's talking betting because he's a badass.
Yeah, like,
yeah.
there's definitely value on them to make the playoffs right now.
You sound like the Nevy when he was on here with plus EV.
This isn't about. I didn't say plus EV a single fucking time.
just said value.
You're pissing me off now.
Yeah. No, I mean, he's right.
No, like
There is value
Like
there.
what I'm saying here. No, what I'm
season's
saying,
over,
Stop.
Pat.
No, stop. What I'm saying here is the AFC is not that strong. Period.
Yeah.
Get it 9 and
So
8.
now you need a team that's 9 and 8. This is a team.
Maybe 8 and 9 low key could do it.
Maybe. May fucking be. All I'm saying is there is a team that has a 2-time MVP that has gave me 4-time MVP that has given me fucking nightmares for years.
Nightmare.
And he's now on my roster with one of his very best good friends.
Adam, don't fucking do it.
All I'm saying is there's a chance. There's
Pat,
a chance.
I'm gonna ask Pat, and I'm gonna have Adam contemplate what he's about to say. Don't be fucking
Don't be
stupid,
an
Adam.
idiot.
Pat, who's your team?
Can I take the Rams with you? Or do I have to pick my own?
Yeah, that's
can.
Because like I don't believe in anyone else. Like the Jets, sure as shit
Bengals?
not. Bengals, no, I don't believe in them. I'm out on them. They had a chance today to at least play the Eagles tight and show that they are a competitive team against the really good teams in the NFL, and they didn't do that at all. The Bengals are just not good this year, and
So you're
the
gonna go
Cowboys
Rams?
aren't. I would like to go Rams if you would have me.
I'll have you.
Let's go Rams. I think I love the Rams. Love
a good
Cooper
pick.
Kupp and Puka Nacua. Adam.
Just
Adam,
do it.
just do it. Yeah.
Miami
don't actually
Dolphins.
don't fucking do
Like,
it.
why would you do this to yourself?
I mean, it doesn't mean anything. He's already thinking it.
We're,
But
no,
I'm
but
saying.
we're saying like we're trying to make you just give up. Give up.
No.
Give up. Lose hope. It's much better on Pat's side of it.
It
Yeah,
is.
I'll
It's-
probably say the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought about it.
I
I
said
said no thanks.
Hey, I'm so glad you didn't say the fucking
Yeah, good job.
Dolphins, man.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you. That's
Well,
Because I saw your eyes lit up
they
when
are
Tyko
going to
said,
make the playoffs.
oh,
So,
oh.
yeah. If by the way, if the Jets are going to get mentioned, it's the Dolphins as well. But that's
No.
neither here nor there. Yes.
No,
yes.
I mean, yeah, he's right. If
The-
I mean, the
we're-
Jets have one more loss than the Dolphins. We're in a
Like,
worse
they're
spot than
definitely
they
in the
are.
same
have you guys played
position.
yet?
No.
No.
Oh, that's gonna be
Same
fun
zone.
one first time.
But I think it's the Cowboys. I don't think the Cowboys are as bad. I think they've tough loss against the Niners
They're
on the
hurt,
road.
though.
Obviously, they
No
are.
Micah,
They have
no
a lot of
Trombley.
injuries. But I think we're stuck on this Detroit Lions blowout win for the Lions, of course, and the loss for the Cowboys. That is why we're thinking the Cowboys are as bad as they
Saints
are.
blew
And the Saints,
fuck
yeah.
out.
Yeah, but early on, look at the Saints now. I know.
Exactly.
Yeah, let me be
Specifically.
Yeah, proved our point.
I think the Cowboys are a better team than what we've seen. I think they'll start getting healthier, and it's a long season. We're halfway through, so I would say the Cowboys.
This isn't on the docket, but I want to bring this up, Adam. Are you still taking Dak Prescott over Jared Goff as a quarterback?
Hell yeah,
Why?
Why?
dude. Okay, can you not?
He's struggling.
I think I
No.
would support you. By the way,
Like
I hate
at some
Dak.
point, we actually need to allow ourselves to use context in all these arguments because Jared Goff, and I'm not trying to take away from him, Jared Goff
what
might
you're
be
about to
in
do.
arguably the best situation currently in today's NFL
no doubt.
with an amazing offensive line with weapons all over the goddamn place. He had 85 yards passing and they put up 52 points. Like, Jared Goff is not asked to do much. He doesn't have to play hero ball. Who the fuck do the Cowboys have right now? They're throwing to Jalen Tolbert, Devontae Turpin, and CeeDee Lamb has to have 2 touchdowns. They had fucking Zeke and Dalvin Cook back there. Zach Martin is not the same guy that he once was. Like, Dak Prescott, you put him where Jared Goff is. Dak Prescott's an MVP candidate. It's not to take away from Jared Goff, but Dak Prescott has more talent and more skill than Jared Goff. Jared Goff will get you to the promised land, and he can, but Dak Prescott is a better quarterback than Jared Goff. The system matters.
That's a pretty good argument.
Yeah, I don't got much there.
No, it's a really good argument.
Yeah, that's just one. I think
my
just take it on the
argument
chin.
for Jared Goff is that you haven't watched enough Jared Goff this year.
He just had 85 yards passing, and they put up 52
one game.
points.
Dude, fucking Dak Prescott threw 2 picks that lost in the game.
Oh, one game.
Okay,
Hey, Jack, just take it on the chin and say you lost that one, man.
maybe I lost the one. Jared Goff, but I will say Jared Goff had like 3 straight games this year where he was almost perfect. He had a perfect game, and then the 2 after that, he threw for like 300-something yards.
Dude, if you put Dak Prescott into the Detroit Lions offense, we'd be talking about him like he's Tom Brady.
But I want to say that's not the case.
That's not the case. You're not wrong.
But that's why
But you said, who would you rather have at quarterback? It's probably
And you put Jared Goff.
Who's
in
better?
Dak's-
Who's a better
Dak
quarterback
Prescott.
right now?
Dak Prescott.
I'll go with Goff.
I mean, okay, if we want to be nerds,
Do
Goff
it.
is winning like every category.
Well, yeah.
Well, again,
That's the
Adam's
argument.
argument was
I know,
sound.
I know.
It still works.
The Cowboys are a bad team right now, but that doesn't mean that Dak is a bad quarterback. Dak has way less help right now.
Correct.
Every single quarterback in the NFL needs help.
He's thrown the ball 50 more times this year. That means that he's being asked to do more, to your point.
Good point.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Look at
didn't
me,
know
deep
where I was
dive into
going with that
data.
one, so I just kind of let
I don't
it
think
rip.
it's. I
I actually don't think it's close. I really don't.
I was just gonna say I don't even think it's close.
I think Dak is 100% a better.
Dak might be the most polarizing quarterback in the NFL too. Like,
I am not a Dak guy. Never have been, never will be.
We've
like,
talked about this.
is
I
it
like
fair to
Dak.
say that Dak of all the quarterbacks in the NFL is the easiest to have an opinion on, whether it's positive
Brock
or negative? I still think it's Dak.
I
Dude.
think it's Dak.
Dude, it's one of those. It's those two.
Every single
it's-
person has an opinion on Dak, whether they know enough about Dak and how he performs and what he's been able to do or not. Like,
I love that.
I just, my dad is not like some Cowboy stat watcher and knows everything about Dak. And I say one thing about Dak and he thinks he's terrible because he's a box score watcher. Like, that's the majority of the NFL.
I think it's him, Brock Purdy, and like just Patrick Mahomes because he's the most well known.
Sure.
Like, those.
I have one last thing for us on this episode.
Oh, one last thing.
One last
I
thing.
just started getting hot because of how tired I am.
Yeah, I'm exhausted.
My body just got a heat
Good, not
flash.
great.
What?
Oh, yeah, good,
or
not
great.
great. Yeah,
Yeah,
good
yeah.
or great. Good or great.
You only do this one?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. You didn't
tired,
seem too
man.
sure. I tried to transition to it earlier.
I know,
and
yeah,
said
and he
that-
just transitioned into something else.
Yeah,
it was funny. I noticed
insane.
that
I was
one.
kind of like, damn, bro, because we were
I
talking about
transitioned into something
we were
else?
talking about the Eagles, and I was like, oh, the Eagles, they transformed themselves into a team that was, from good to being great.
Oh, I
And I was
totally
like, let's rank the divisions.
yeah, I was like, okay, it's really good.
I heard it was such a smooth, good one, and I
so
was
good.
I was ready
Did
to
you
jump
hear
in
that?
and do
I
it,
don't
and
think
it,
so.
it was.
Yeah. You guys
it was,
gotta speak
it
loud.
was such a
good,
smooth
right?
transition that you guys didn't even notice. Like,
And
that's
I was
how
was
smooth it
waiting for
was.
my time to say it,
Yeah.
and then you just yapped about change the subject, and I was like, damn.
Subject.
It's because Adam doesn't know how to do transitions.
That's not his forte.
not his
That is forte.
Let
He
me-
tries.
let
God
me-
damn
let
it,
me
does
be
he
a-
try?
Adam, let me be a transition merchant, and you can be a forehead vein merchant. Just like fucking yelling.
Go for it.
Talk to me
Dude,
about
I wish
these
you weren't
teams.
wearing a
Talk to
hat
me
when
about
you're
these
talking
teams.
about-
Talk to
Oh
me
my
All
God,
right.
yeah, your head would have
Yeah.
exploded.
Are these NFL teams good or great?
Neither.
They're on the
They all
cusp. We're gonna find out.
These are all good
Wait,
teams.
I don't like this game.
Dude, you might not even be on the list.
No, we're not.
buddy.
we're
not
not.
on the
We're
list
not.
'cause
I already
you're
don't
not
like this
great.
game.
You don't
though.
make the
No,
We know the Bears are not great.
I just don't like this game.
it's just like it's super arbitrary. All right, is this team good or great? We're gonna start with the 7-0 Kansas City Chiefs. I think they're good.
I don't give a shit, man. They're great. They're the Chiefs. They're back-to-back Super Bowl champs. Pat Mahomes.
Right
the
now,
quarterback.
the Chiefs are good.
Dude, no, they're great. It doesn't matter.
We
it
are
doesn't
never
matter.
going
I say
to
this
see
every
Patrick
week.
Mahomes.
I
We
say
are
this
never
every
going to
week.
see Patrick Mahomes restore. I'm serious. I think
What?
this is. I think this is what we're at. This is where we're at.
Jesus-
This is the Patrick
Jesus
Mahomes you
Christ.
have now.
For the rest of his career, are you fucking stupid?
Wait, we have a 7-0 Patrick Mahomes and just a bad fantasy quarterback. That's who we see now for the rest of the time, and then he wins a Super Bowl. Is that?
Potentially,
Let
yeah.
Tyko. I am dying to hear
No,
this
continue.
argument. Please,
No,
I'm dying to
I
hear this
genuinely
argument.
believe that Patrick Mahomes, like the Patrick Mahomes that we all think of Patrick Mahomes as, I think he is forgotten. And now we have Patrick Mahomes 2, who is like this average quarterback.
We
He
have
is
Jackson Mahomes.
What?
Okay, just let Tycho continue to cook.
I'm
He's not
so
cooking.
what?
Nothing. You're not cooking, but go ahead.
Okay. So anyway, what I'm trying to say here is that Patrick Mahomes is a bad quarterback now.
Jesus fucking
He is a
Christ,
quarterback Oh, he's leaving. All right, cool.
Mahomes is a bad quarterback. He's fucking Pat Mahomes.
Well,
I don't care that he's
you
throwing.
looked at me today when Pat Mahomes made a sick third down conversion. Like, fuck, another backbreaking third down conversion from Patrick Mahomes, man.
Patrick Mahomes.
He makes every right play when he needs to.
I hate him.
So do I.
No, but like I actually do not think that Patrick Mahomes is a guy anymore that is like going to what? I genuinely don't. I do not think he's the guy that's gonna throw for 400 yards ever again. I think
You
he's
just say some dumb shit, but this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard come out of your
Sometimes we
mouth,
just like
bro.
to bring Tyko on here to make us look more intelligent.
It's like I'm like trying to find a way to back this up just so I can be on your side of the argument.
can't
but
do
I
it.
can't.
There's no argument. Yeah.
Because the problem is I don't care how poorly he plays. He's gonna go out and win another Super Bowl.
Okay, good or great?
And that's
Good
all
or
that
great?
matters. Good.
He's
I
good.
think they're
He's good.
I
No,
He's a
we're not
good
talking
quarterback.
about Pat Mahomes. We're talking about the
The Chiefs are a bad team.
I think
Chiefs are the worst team in the NFL.
I think the Chiefs are not playing like a great team right now.
the
I think
Chiefs
they're
are
good.
great.
yeah, I think
They're-
the
I
Chiefs
think
right
they're
now are
good
good. All right,
team.
Chiefs are great. I'm taking them to beat anyone ever.
The Houston Texans.
Good.
Good.
It's
I
not.
agree.
They're
They're the most unimpressive 6-2 of
Yeah.
all time.
Good.
I don't even know how many great teams there are right now.
I don't even know if the Texans are good.
Really?
I
Like
like.
6-2, yeah.
I like that's a good take.
Yeah,
They're
but
good. though.
Finally, yeah.
Wait, okay, but Pat can say that and get no flack, but I can't call out Patrick Mahomes for
Who,
sucking.
who wrote this list and put the Niners down? We are not even close to great.
Yeah,
I
not
didn't-
great.
It wasn't me.
So you're good.
I think I said to not put them on there though.
It would
because there's no
be
discussion to had.
the Niners
Mediocre
would be
or good?
Mid or good.
I think you guys are good. No, I think the Niners are good.
I know, but
Yeah.
I put the Niners there, and I think you're good.
Agreed. I don't
not
think
great.
anyone would argue we're great. I
But the
wouldn't
question
argue
is, are
we're
they
great.
good or are they great?
I know, but there has to be a question there.
There's no question.
The
They're
question
not
is
great.
mid or like bad or good.
Well, the question could also be healthy or unhealthy.
But that's all right.
Okay, Niners good,
The Eagles,
Good.
great.
I think great.
Right now?
Yeah.
Great.
Great.
I think they're gonna be great. I don't think they're great right now.
I think they are entering greatness right
Yeah.
now.
The Ravens.
Wow. Great.
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 Like these losses happened. It doesn't
Yeah,
bother me.
like are we?
It was Jameis Winston.
Are we like?
No, it's a divisional matchup.
I am
I'm not-
personally overlooking this because the Ravens were on a 5-game winning streak, the Browns were on a 5-game losing streak, and they had Jameis Winston.
If
It was just like everything added up.
If Rashad Bateman is not blinded by the sun, they win that game.
Yeah, it's
Period.
like I
that was insane.
That's it.
oh, is that what he was pointing to?
Yeah, you couldn't see.
I
All
thought he
right.
was just doing one like I got
No,
them
here's
on
a
me
fun
boys,
one.
on me boys, and I was like, no fucking shit, it's on you. You dropped it, but son,
Good or great? The Minnesota Vikings.
good.
I think good.
Great
Good.
Really, you still think? Why do you still think great?
defense,
Okay, defense wins championships.
and they're gonna get Hawk.
That's true. That helps.
Hawk is fun.
Buffalo Bills.
Great.
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 Josh Allen's trying to throw the ball more.
Yeah, great. He's sick.
It's crazy what just like Amari Cooper getting tossed into that wide
He
receiver
had
room
one
can do.
reception, one target.
Did he really?
One
But just
target.
having him out there running
And
routes.
Khalil
getting
Shakur
cardio.
like had 10
Is
receptions.
it, I know, but is it like a vibes thing?
I think it's a vibes thing.
It has to be.
culture.
We got a guy.
Like Keon Coleman looks good. Like Josh Allen's throwing the ball.
looks
Why is Keon Coleman going crazy now?
Because he has the
He
number
doesn't
2 corner
yeah,
on him.
Yeah.
No, what it is. If you're like rookie wide receivers, always
Get better
invest
later
and
on.
Just sit on them. They
Yeah.
blossom late.
Commanders. Good or great?
Good. They're not good enough.
I like to go last.
You know what? They won like a defensive type of game though.
I feel you. I just think they're
I
good.
feel like
I'm going good because they should have lost to the Bears.
that's fair, but like,
yeah.
I'm on the cusp.
Double that.
I think they're good. I think they're good. They haven't beat anyone amazing yet. So, all right, good or great?
Wait, Tyko didn't get there. He was withholding
Oh.
his statement.
Oh, so you should say great to make the Bears look better.
That's a good idea.
I think the Commanders are a great team with Jane Daniels.
Yeah.
I do.
Good.
I genuinely believe that Jane Daniels could be like one of these guys that we're talking about for years and years.
Yeah, yeah. What about Caleb?
What's the next team on the list?
The
Jack?
Falcons. Good or great?
Good. I think I weirdly think Kirk's gonna hold back their potential.
Great. I think that they untap Kyle Pitts. And like we're actually seeing
That's
a
a
guy
scary thing.
Yeah.
and Bijan, who you
Yeah.
love. If you
Bijan's
can
starting
get
to get
those two
work.
guys going, that's a very, very great.
I just
football
weird. I don't know something about.
I'm gonna say great. I'm
I
gonna say
think they're
great.
good.
I'm
They're
going
definitely
good
not
for
great.
sure.
They're
Yeah.
good, man.
And then last team, the
Great.
Packers.
Great.
The Green Bay Packers.
They've won 3 games with their backup quarterback. I don't care who. Like, let's
They're a
just call
good
it
team.
it is. They're
I
a
think
great
they're.
team.
They're good.
They're good.
I think
They're
the
just-
Packers
they're
are
a good
great.
team.
If
They'll
Jordan
probably go
Love
like-
can get healthy and play like the last 10 games or however many it is, just need him to be healthy. The Packers are a
They'll
great.
probably go like 2 and 4 in the division.
Tycho, I'm just saying good to make you feel better about your bet, man. I'm not gonna lie. They're really fucking good.
Should we play the
Terrible bet.
game?
Packers are great.
Should
They're
we-
really fucking good.
Should we play the game? Who led the Packers in receiving this week?
Ooh,
Yes, that's a fun game. I
yes.
think I want to say it was.
I'm gonna say Jaden Reed.
I think it was Jaden Reed.
I'm gonna
Tucker
go.
Kraft.
Of course.
Knew it.
Dude, It's someone else every fucking week.
And then number
How do you
2 was
prepare?
Romeo Dobbs,
Thanks,
and then
Tyko.
number 3
Tyko
was
might be
Jaden
having
Reed,
a
and then
stroke.
4 was Christian Watson, then number 5 was Dontavian Wicks. Josh Jacobs had 127 yards on the ground,
actually-
25 carries.
Dude, the Packers are like, they're a nightmare to prepare for. How the fuck do you prepare when you have 4 receivers that are like solidly good or like to great? Tucker Kraft's awesome. Josh Jacobs is sick. Like,
We talk about the Lions.
that's
as
going to be a really hard team to prepare for.
We talk about the Lions as a team that could beat you in any which way. Like we do not talk about the Packers like that. Like
Packers
Jordan
are
Love did
Team
not
of
have a good game.
Lions.
They are team
So
of
the
the
Packers
Packers are a
team to
team
the
of
Lions.
Lions.
That's fine.
Yeah.
They are, but
they're
they
worse
don't have
in
the
every
talent. But
spot.
they could beat you in a ton of different ways. Jordan
I
Love.
don't know if they can beat you in a heavy running defensive battle. I
think
don't know about
Jordan Love. Jordan Love had back-to-back games where he had 2+ touchdowns. Didn't even throw. I mean, I think he had 1 actually to Tucker Kraft, like inside the 5. But outside of that, like they just ran the ball against the Jags. So I think the Packers are great.
Jags are also not very good. Defense
I think
is terrible.
Okay.
Okay, Jets, good or great?
Could be great.
Well,
Probably
that's
more
been this
towards the
episode
good.
of Caps Off.
No, I actually do want to one more thing. I know I didn't talk about this earlier. Adam, you brought up the Packers. I'd like to cash out.
You're already cashing out?
No,
What is your cash out offer to Adam?
125.
That's pretty.
Okay.
That was
I
what-
feel like the cash out usually the bank, like the sports book offers it.
Yeah, no, I know, but I'm coming to you with the proposal of this is the cash out.
But was it not 250 2 hours ago? 3 hours ago?
No,
Good
Did I
business.
mishear it?
Good business, Tyko.
no.
Did I hear
bomb.
125 today,
Cash out
125
75
next
now.
week?
Quit
It
yapping.
sounds like
Cash out
the bet might
75.
be suspended.
Did you hear that? Did you hear? By the way,
I
you were
did hear
eating
that.
dinner. It was 125, right? That's what
I
it
heard it
was.
was
Guys,
125
we'll
today
see
and then
you
125
next time.
bet
I
for
really
next
do
week.
appreciate this. We'll get this all sorted out off cam.
I feel bad for my friend Tyko that I bullied Adam into accepting the $500 bet.
Yeah.
I was just like,
No,
pussy,
I know,
pussy,
But like,
pussy.
okay, so here's the thing.
Yeah,
Like,
he
if we
said
if we beat the Commanders today, I feel like I have so much like staying power.
No, you
after
don't,
the
dude.
after the Packers like little like
Hey,
squirt
Jordan
by
Love could be out for
Jags.
a week or two or
Little
something.
what?
so.
Little squirt by the Jags.
All right.
Sneak is the word you were
Hey,
looking
this was
for.
actually a fun episode. This was good. This was
was
real
chaos.
good.
This was not our best.
I think it was actually thought it was great.
It was chaotic.
It was fun.
It was I didn't have
so
no idea where
tired.
anything
If you've
was
made
going
it this far,
anytime.
comment. What was your favorite moment? That's-
If you made it this far, comment, why am I here? Because I don't know why
Monday.
you're here at this
Happy
point.
Monday.
We will see you on Wednesday for our Cafeteria episode. Schedule's going to change a little bit for our end. We got a busy weekend coming up.
What's going on?
Love you guys.
My bachelor.
Tulum.
We will be going to Mexico.
Going to Mexico?
Yeah, we're going to Mexico Thursday.
Did our invites get lost in the mail, Tyko?
No, I think he just invited us.
No way.
Yeah, let's go.
We'll see you on Wednesday. Bye. Caps Off is brought to you by Better, starring Adam Spachnik, Jack Perotti, and this guy Pat right now, who we don't know if we're officially giving a seat to.
Cool.
Make sure to check out our socials at Caps Off Pod on Instagram and Caps Off Podcast on TikTok. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at the link in the description. And as always, be sure to download Better and play Better Picks with promo code CAPSOFF to play the best daily fantasy football app on the market.